Hello guys, and if you do love a Reddit story, why not consider hitting that like, subscribe, maybe that notification bell too. I haven't edited the story, and it's told word for word on behalf of the author. That's Long Escape 8093, and it's called In Need Advice. I-25M have been seeing her 22F for a while, and things are on, off. Story. Hey everyone, I've never posted on any of these pages or whatever. I just need some advice and honest thoughts. I'll try to keep the story short as possible. So basically, I met this girl online and we hit it off really quickly. We just clicked. We were really sweet and cute towards each other, and everything was amazing. It just happened naturally. And we chatted and talked for a while and we met up. Because I live in another city, she came over and we hung out, as due to work, etc. It's difficult for me to actually plan dates. Anyways, we hung out, she left, and I was like, okay, there is potential, but I'm not going to be super focused on this and whatever. So we kept talking, and one Friday, out of the blue, she just came over again. Without saying a word, she's just here. Sent me a pic with my apartment building. I was speechless. That's one of the sweetest thing ever, but now I'm not so sure. And the time we spent together was amazing. It felt like I'd known the person forever, and all cuddles and everything like we would have been in a relationship. The funny part is that she started the whole thing, and I tried to go with the flow. We kept being cute and all, and then one day she says it's too much, it's happening too fast. I was like, yeah, I get it. Tell me what is too much, how many steps are we going back, and it's all good. Well, she really couldn't say what was too much and all. We talked it out and decided to continue like we have. And this turned into a pattern. Too many times to count, we've been through the too much thing with every single thing. I told her I'm planning to move to that city in the future. Not because I wanted to. She tells me if you move, you will not have to live alone. After a day, everything is moving too quickly. Over text, she has told me I love you 3 times. First 2 times I just kind of brushed it off. You know, emotions and whatever. On the 3rd time, she really meant it, but before she was out drinking. But when we were talking, she was sober. This was early morning. I didn't say back, and I told her if I'm going to say it back, I'll do it face to face, not over the phone. 4 hours later, she wakes up and says she didn't mean it. Emotions, whatever. Then again, the whole being cute thing. She loves it. Then it's too much, and I just feel loved bombed at one moment, and then back to being on coffee date level. Then she says I'm hers, she's mine. And again, moving too quickly. She's super paranoid about calling this thing a relationship, but at the same time, if I would talk to someone else, she would consider it as cheating. Cheating on what? Air? Not we technically are reserved for how long? Who knows? And this has been going back and forth for 2 months now. Now we talked everything. Out, and everything was good after a day or two. Stuff hits the fan at school, work, and whatever. I told her, like, hey, I'm giving you space. If you need moral support, I'm here. If I don't text her, here and there she says that I will lose her if I keep it up. One night I fell asleep early. She called me at midnight to check on me. Now she doesn't even say good morning, as she says that the messenger we use is filled with work stuff and whatever, and she is staying off her phone. Again, I get it. I've been there. At the same time, she's online on Instagram and opens all my snaps. And I just don't know how to feel about this whole thing because she bombed me. I've gotten attached. I never, ever in life have done this so quickly and in this way. And it feels like I'm taking this too seriously when I shouldn't. When I asked about it, it's just the work thing, and everything is good between us. But at the same time, she is super cold and distant. The cherry on top was that I went on her Instagram one day and found that she is tagged in 1 million pictures with her ex, even where they are kissing. They broke up about a year ago. When I asked her, she said it's the past and just tried to play it off. I told her this is not cool, and I'm not okay with this. I do understand that people have past relationships, and it's normal, but the kissing pictures on another account was just too much for me. She did remove those tags and even tried to get the picture removed from the photographs account, but the photograph denied it, mostly because I didn't let him leave. Anyway, the whole idea of this story is like, yes, then no, then maybe. I want serious relationships, although she says she wants them too, and I understand that these relationships require work and everything else, but these are just thoughts. And honestly, I'm too tired of it. Also, I don't like how I've been dealing with this, considering that I've known her for about 2 months. I always thought that if you click, and everything moves naturally, sometimes faster, sometimes slower, but there's really no point in overthinking everything for too long. At this point, what we've been through, I would like to get some confirmation. Do we exist as a couple or not? Formally not, she said. And I think my question is it worth fighting for it at all? Or is it just the tip behind the scenes of what will actually happen if everything works out? Should I just stop all this or tell her that I need a break? But at the same time, I don't want to think about it again. I just don't have it in me anymore. Maybe we should take a break. And please, just give me an honest version of what you think about all this, because I'm lost at this stage. Thank you. Comment. Uranovirth says, I know a girl who regularly does this with guys. She's a wonderful girl with a kind and sincere heart. But she had a bad family life with her parents. She doesn't have a good model of love, and she never learned healthy communication. I think because it's so fresh and new, you don't want to start from scratch. And especially if you've never felt this way before, I think you should be honest.
The worst that can happen is that she'll say you're weird and she didn't notice anything was wrong at all. And that's really a disguised blessing, especially essentially dating strangers. Even though you had a great connection, you didn't know each other all your life, so just let people weed themselves out. I am a very conflicted person and appreciate those who can express their opinion and say what they feel.
Now, IDK you or her, or the true connection you share, but I'd recommend something along the lines of, hey, I just want to be upfront with you. I'm really into and think we could have something special. I understand the busyness of life and getting caught up in work and stress, but I feel like we've been a little touch and go. I would like to define this thing we have, and we can also take it at whatever pace works best for us if that is the case. But the back and forth is really confusing me. Just let me know where you're at, or if this is truly something you'd want to commit to. We can figure out more details as they come. I just want to make sure if she seems like the type of girl who would take it as an attack, or like it's her fault or something, actually in this before we spend time and intention on something we don't see eye to eye on. Update. Thanks. The thing is that we have talked this out 1,000,000 times. Basically, I told her yesterday that she should figure out her schedule, if she can even manage this, and everything was good. After an hour, she messaged me saying that this cute baby name, and asked if I know anyone with this name. I said no. And she said that she has to make sure that I don't know anyone with this name, so there are no association with anyone. And after that, she said she'd like to dream about something like this, especially when there is a great potential guy to do it with. Dude, I'm lost. Take care and much love.